guys, Jojo Crosses here. This is Jojo. We're back on Murkywoods and it is the next day, I do believe. And I have not gone over the whole reason for this island. Well, I was already going to do, a fall island. However, we are going to be doing Kaylee Games' challenge. So I wanted to just show you everything that is involved in that so you guys can participate if you want to, or also to give her credit for the idea because this is her idea. So it's Friendsgiving, September 1st through the November 30th is what you have to complete your island. And the builds that you're supposed to put on here include a pumpkin patch, a harvest parade, a harvest market, pumpkin contest, outdoor feast, and a mush forest. And then you can pick one of these builds for your house. It's either a farmhouse, cozy, cottage, feast prep area, or cider mill. The rules of the challenge are to decorate the island, including the 6 build prompts. And then you have to design your house interior using the prompts that she has on that one of the house prompts. And basically just to get your items and villagers however you want. So those are the rules. There's really no major rules or any huge challenge that way. And there's a lot of creators that are doing this. There's Cozy Mama, Emily Squabbles, there's April Honey, PC Brian, Highland Cider, Lizzetti Rossetti, Nana A's Gaming, we also have Yaya the Fangirl, Kitty Crosses Animals, Crispy Crafts, Classy Cozy Gamer, and then of course Kaylee Games. We also have Ori Plays and Lumi Moon Plays. So a lot of really great people doing this. So today our goal is to get to 3 stars on this island. I'm trying to get to the point where we can do some decorating. So right now he's wanting to talk to me about getting more residents and his idea for KK, KK coming to the island. I kind of skipped over a lot of that chat. I'm going to go ahead and sell some land and plop down a villager house and try to get a couple of villagers in on the island. I would really like to find the ones that are on my dreamy list, which I will show you guys in a minute. But here's my map. So I would like to try to have all the villager houses up at the top of the map. So that's kind of what we're going for. I'm going to go ahead and plop this house down in this little vacant area up this way. I believe this would be a great spot for like a frog, which I do have on my dreamy list and stuff like that. So, but I also have, a bunch of other little characters. So, we'll see. I also had to plop down some fencing because I got that. I got that from him for the other challenges that we did with the plots, and I forgot to do it. So I was just putting down some of this fencing. And then now we're going to be on our first island. I do want to refresh and just kind of show you what villagers will possibly be on this island. We have Hazel, Bo, who I already have, Deirdre, Grizzly, Tad, Bones, Bill, Kiki I already have, Maple, and Poppy. I'm not sure if I'm keeping all of those villagers. Some of them might be replaced with other ones. I'm kind of torn. So I'm really just going to see who I run into on these islands and how I feel about them. And then I can kind of replace them. I will tell you for sure though, I definitely want Hazel. I definitely want Grizzly. And the others are kind of just, they can come or go. Since I already have Bo, I'm keeping him. And since I already have Kiki, I'll keep her. So, first island. Let's see who we have over here. Where is the villager? Oh, it's Melba. You guys, she's so cute. I can't take her though. She's way too springy. But she's a tough one to leave. You know what I mean? Really tough. I want to say hi to her though. I'm going to say hi to her really quick. But I'll go to the next one. All right, we got a cake island. Let me climb up here. Oh, snap. It's Pecan. I didn't have her on my list, but you know what? She would be perfect. She will be perfect. Poppy might be just a little too sweet for this island, and Pecan would be a good replacement because she's a little more, I don't know, kind of dark. So I think I'm going to keep her. So, yes. Thank you, Pecan, for being here. I appreciate you so much. Cool. That's one down. Yay. I'm gonna probably plop down some more places, and we have a chicken. All right. I forget the name of that chicken. Ugh, I forget the name of that chicken. But anyway, the orange chicken. Not gonna take her. We've got Bamboo Island. Let's see who this is. I'm trying to speed run through these a little bit. Oh, it's Wendy, I think, right? We're not going to take Wendy. She's cute, but she's definitely not in my color scheme for this island. So we're going to move on. And we'll see who else we get here. All right, let's see. I'm just going to put some plots down until I get to the 8 villagers, you know. 8 or 9. I don't know how far I'll get, but yeah. If you just keep seeing them, it's because I'm putting them down. Where is the villager on this island? Where is it? Where is it? Frobert! Oh, y'all, Frobert's cute. I don't really love his shirt for this island, but you know, he would actually be a little more dark and swampy than Tad would, don't you think? For like a little swampy area. Ooh, yes. All right. So I think we're gonna move Tad in and keep him. Yes. Let's take him. Let's take him. Come train on my island. All right. I'm really happy about that. That's awesome. Okay, you and I will be rivals on our island. Alright, we're on the next day. It looks like we've got a campsite villager over here today. Let's go see who our campsite villager is. Who do you think it will be? Let's just see. I'm always afraid. This isn't our campsite. It's just any old day. Oh, it's Bruce. Well, I don't mind Bruce at all. He's really cool. He's very great for like city core and stuff, I feel like, but not good for this island because he does not match the colors that we're using. So, but I definitely like him. So I would definitely take him if he matched up, with the coloring, but he does not. So we are going to move on. And I do have a few more things to get done. So we're gonna head back through to the island and get some little other things finished. Mabel's here again. This is her 3rd time, and she's gonna give me her plot so I can put that down. So I'm gonna go ahead and plot that where I was planning on going. Yay! I'm so glad because that means we can get some designs. All right, and I want to put her right over near Nooks. So we're just gonna go right over here. I reserved this little, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I reserved this little spot right next to Nooks here, and I just wanna make sure it's kind of level and that it's not too close to Nooks Cranny. This is the spot. All right, yay. Okay, so we'll probably go to the next day and get some things moved in. So let me go ahead and do that, and I did, and now we're shopping. And I found a frugal hat, which I thought was cute. And then I'm gonna put these little octagonal glasses. I don't have my regular glasses yet, but I'll get them. I could spice them in, but I haven't yet. All right, we put down another plot, and we're gonna go and fill this one up. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's Tybalt, or Tybalt, however you like to say it. I'm not taking Tybalt, but he's a cutie. I want him for my Butter Island. Yeah, he's cute. I want him for my Butter Island, but not quite for this one. So we're gonna move on. I don't have any yellows on this island, like no yellow. So I'll kind of show you the scheme coming up in a little bit here. All right, who's on this one? Oh gosh, Sprocket. No, I'm running, getting out of here. Go. Run, girl, run. Oh my. Oh, it's Octavian. Goodbye, Octavian. Goodbye. I'm gonna look for a bottle, but I'm going. All right, we've got another climby island. Let me see if I can see the villager. I see them walking. Oh, she's cute. Goldie. Again, not a yellow island, but I would love to have her on my Butter Island. Why can we not show up for that hunt? I was getting no yellow villagers. Now I'm getting all yellow villagers. What the heck? All right, bye Goldie. We'll see you later. Later, sister. Later, Gator. Oh god, Beardo. Poopy pants. Is that what people like to call him? Poopy butt. Yeah, no, we're not gonna take Beardo. As pleasant as he probably is, I'm sure he's a delight, but no. Cherry! Oh, I love Cherry. I contemplated Cherry because she's goth and she would probably fit really well on this island. However, she's more of a like a bright pink, and C5 villagers are looking more like a darker red, like a dark color. So she really doesn't fit. So I have to decline her, which makes me really sad. I do think I may have her on my Forever Island eventually as one of my final villagers. You know, I have to put all my like top villagers as my finals. So she might be one of my my final sisterly, her and maybe Hazel. You know, I love those two. This is Maggie. I have no farming animals are needed on this island, and again, she's a yellow villager. I could have taken her for butter. At least I think she's kind of yellowy, don't you think? I don't know. Yellow with orange dots, but yeah, I'm not gonna take her. So on to the next island. Let's see who else we get. Oh, it's Zaddy. It's Zaddy, yeah. He's Apollo. We're not taking Apollo, but he's a very cool eagle. I would love to have an island he would fit on eventually. Oh, it's Nibbles. Oh my gosh. I love Nibbles. I cannot take her though. She's not in the color scheme that I'm looking for, and she's a little too springy-ish, you know. But I do adore her. I had to say hi to her. So anyways, off we go. I do have her on Floofy right now though, so I get to see her all the time, which is fantastic. All right, let's climb up. Oh, nope. Let's just climb on back down because I don't want Rooney. I am not a Roo fan, you guys know that. All right, let's head over here and see who's on this island. Oh gosh, Sunburn Boy. Pinky? No. Chow, right? Chow. No. All right, this is Bamboo Island. Oh gosh, it's that chicken. No, goodbye chicken. We are not taking the chicken. Patty, you plague every single time I do a villager hunt. I can't with you. I can't. Wait, I'm sorry, that wasn't Patty. That was Stu, right? Either way, they both plague me. I don't want him. Oh, he's cute. I can't have him, but he's cute. Do you think he would work on butter? He's a cinnamon roll, but he's kind of yellow and brown, right? I don't know. I need mostly yellow villagers. Oh, Bengal! Okay, I love Bengal. But again, it doesn't work for my Forestcore, Murkywoods island. Oh, Buck, I'm leaving. I do not like Buck at all. Buck can just buck off. I didn't even plan that. That just came out of my mouth. Okay, let's see who's this. Oh gosh, this is the awful goth hippo or whatever. No, no thanks. All right, let's. Can I see who that is? Let me see. Who is it? I see like purplishness and stuff. Who is this? Oh, it's Lobo. Lobo's a cutie. If I have an island where I'm gonna have like a lot of purple, I would definitely have Lobo. He's cute. What did I say about Patty? Well, there she is. We had Stu and Patty, of course, in this one villager hunt. All right, let's see who's here. A Rooney, repeat. No. How dare. All right, I'm getting off of that one. Let's see who's up here. Oh, it's Annalise. She's cute. If I ever do a farm core island, I'll probably have her once. I really like her. She's cute. I like her and I like Winnie. Those two horses are pretty cute. I like a lot of the horses, I think. They're pretty cute. Oh my god, it's Marina. No. No octopi will be on my island. No. Oh, it's Fauna. Oh, April will be mad at me if I take her, but she will be perfect for my island. I like her way better than Deirdre. Guys, I think I'm gonna take her. Don't be mad at me, April. I still love you so much. But I really like Fauna. She is cute for this island. So I'm gonna take her. Move to my island. Thank you, Fauna, for showing up. Her and Bo are a cute couple. I really like them. And you know what? I mean, she's like the perfect little forest deer. You know what I mean? She's like really cute. But she wouldn't leave April's island, and so I know she's kind of mad at her. Alright, we've got her in there. Let me see. Let's look around. We've got Fauna moving in. So it looks like we've got, I believe we have all 9 of our villagers. Let's talk evals. Let's see what our evals are saying at this point, because we're not close, but we're getting there. Need more residents for environment issues. Welcoming environment, okay. 2 stars, alright. What do they say? I don't know who that is. That the guy that does you the rescue? Interesting. Natural environment. Okay. Improve the island's natural landscape. Flowers, of course. Oi, you guys, we are gonna go on a flower extravaganza. Hold my beer. First of all, though, these are the flowers that I would like to use on my island. I do not like this grass, however, so I am going to fast forward to November, because that is, I think, the time I want. I'd like the red trees and oranginess of the trees and stuff. There, much better. All right, y'all. So, yeah, and I like the flowers against that much better. So I think that's gonna work out very well, I think. So now we're just gonna plant so many flowers, you have no idea. But I'm planting them on the beach so that they don't go nuts. So we will get a bunch of the black ones in. We're gonna put a bunch of the, just all the ones I'm gonna use. That way I can grab from them, and then, you know, I have magical pockets, so I could, you know, put these in whenever. But it's also nice to have some just to pull from if I need them, you know. And that way I don't have to like get onto the computer, especially if I want to play like somewhat vanilla, you know. So as you can see, my magical pockets are working right now as I put them down, and that's what I can do when I'm going around the island. But you know, you can't really do it very well if you're not sitting in a computer, at least not for my app that I use. So sometimes I just want to chill on the couch. So this is going to enable me to do that. So we're going to have black and white, red, and then green are going to be my colors. So, and then I will use the green glowing moss around the island, so that'll be part of the other decor that I'm going to use to make up some more green on the island. It's kind of greenish yellow, a little bit too much maybe, but it's okay. I'm all right with it. I also don't normally use pansies, but in this case I need kind of a darker, deeper red, and so I wanted to have like 3 different kind of shades of red, and this is kind of enabling me to do that, but without the really vibrant red that's like in the tulips, you know what I mean? But, and then the only green flower is this one, of course, as everyone knows. So anyway, there's that. But yeah, there's my flowers. If that does not satisfy her, I don't know what will. Let's talk Evals. Yeah, we got our 3 stars. Just took about 150 flowers. No, she probably would have been fine with like 50 more, but I just threw a bunch down. So I think I only did like, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, probably about 100. I planned about 100. Something like that. Anyway, we were close. It's okay. Now they're getting all excited. He's gonna call KK. KK gonna come on over and do a concert, and we're gonna get our designing licenses and stuff. But probably on this one, I'm just gonna go a little bit past the KK concert, you know, not too much, because I don't want to take too long to get to the 3 stars, you know. I mean, get to that point. And then on the next one that we do, we'll do our mood board, we'll do our shopping for our design codes for the island, at least some of the preliminary ones. And then we'll talk about just some of the ideas for the island that I have, and inspirational pictures and things like that. Should be good, and that way we can just kind of see what the ideas are. But yeah, okay, I made the call. We've got him coming in. I'm gonna probably go out and do some watering of my little pumpkins, because I would like these to grow in. I've been trying to get all green and white mostly. I pulled out the orange ones, I do believe, and so these should all be just green and white. And that's all I plan on using on this island. There will be no orange, aside from like if there's little pieces here and there, but otherwise there will be no orange on this island, or whatever's in the trees maybe, or natural landscape or whatnot. But yeah, aside from that, it's going to be the red, green, orange, red, green, white, and black, and then, you know, natural brown colors, obviously, with like the wood and the finishes and stuff like that. All the log type furniture and all those goodies. So KK is here. I'm so excited. That means that we can get all of our terraforming stuff and our decorating materials and things like that. So that's exciting. We kind of had to do this a little bit the long way just because of our campsite villager and stuff, which kind of backed us up a little bit. But honestly, I really wasn't vibing with that island, so I'm kind of glad I did it. So anyway, all right, we won't listen to this whole song. I did take a little snapshot here of my little villagers because they're super cute. And it's the only time you really see them all like conglomerated together, so I think it's pretty cute. And now Nook is going to attack me in my house because it's the first time I'm coming out this day, and so he's going to give me my, oh, I forgot I took a little picture there. Yeah, he's going to give me my song, and then he's also going to let me know that we can start doing decorating on the island and stuff, which is awesome. So that means I can go in, I'll go to Nook's Cranny and check that out, see what's going on with it. And so I'll probably fast forward to the next day and get all that taken care of. Maybe, you know, do a little shopping, a few little things for the next day, and then we'll be on our way for this video. So not too much. There's my Island Designer app. Yay! Yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a fun island. I've never done like a dark, murky, foresty type island. I've always done more bright, cheerful. We had a campsite villager next day. Oh boy. Chow, you've plugged me this time too, buddy. This is the second time I've seen you. Yeah, we are gonna just turn around and walk away and hope, oh, yeah, you didn't notice I was there. Anyway, yeah, let's go shopping. I want to get some new clothes. Let's put on this cute little, green outfit, you know? Oh, here I am. I'm Kaylee right now. Look at me go. Kaylee, my goodness. Anyway, back to my green outfit. Kaylee's cracking me up in that wrestling outfit the other day. I just could not take her seriously. We're gonna be a cowboy. Cowgirl. I'm gonna be a cowgirl. I think that's cute. I like it. It looks kind of fallish. Like cowgirl polish. I also have to start talking to Sable, so that is something I need to remember to do because I may need her patterns. So we'll see. Alright. Well, that is the end of this video, you guys. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed watching the small little clippy parts of this journey. And Bo is just investigating the heck out of these pumpkin plants. But he's adorable. And so anyway, I do appreciate y'all being here. Bo, you're supposed to look at the camera, dude. What are you doing? He's very distracted. Like, for reals, look at him. He's concentrated. I'm going to try to distract him, but in the meantime, again, if you did not like this video, or if you did, please give it a like below, or a dislike, whichever one you prefer. And also, if you wouldn't mind giving me a comment or anything, just let me know, you know, if there's any ideas you have for this island as far as builds and things. I would love to have some ideas. I already have what I need to do, but this is a big island. I'm going to need a lot of them. So thanks for spending time with me. I always appreciate any time you give me. I know that time is valuable and it's really hard to come by. And so I hope that this was entertaining for you and that you got a little something out of it. And I will see you on the next one where we're going to work on our mood board presentation and kind of look up some design codes and fun stuff like that. So I will be working on that. Thank you guys so much. And Bo says hello too. Back to his research on pumpkin plants. All right. Love you guys. Bye.